Hello, my darklings. It's me, Cherry. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be talking about something that helps me through the roughest emotional patches, and that is funny videos. When I was working in an office environment, I work from home now. I have for the past 3 years, I think. But when I was still working in an office, in a difficult position, there would be days when I would literally need to get up and leave my desk and take a walk and recenter myself and try to pull myself out of the emotional bog that I was in, because it was really difficult. And over time, I sort of created this playlist for myself here on YouTube of the videos that were pretty much guaranteed to pull me out of a funk if I fell into one. And since times are so tough right now, we are sitting and waiting for election results when I'm filming this. Who knows if they're actually going to be who knows if they're actually going to be in by the time that I post this, because it'll be about a week later. Knock on wood, let's hope. But the coronavirus is still hanging on. America is not doing real well right now. We are still safe at home, and it can be really difficult to stay positive. So I thought it would be the perfect time to share with all of you the videos that basically are guaranteed to pull me out of a bad mood. So I actually created a playlist here on YouTube under this account. You can go and check out all 5 of these videos. I'm just going to talk about them in this video for copyright purposes, and because you should definitely go and watch those videos and support those creators because they're awesome. I think only one of them is like technically a part of a larger conglomerate, but we'll talk about that. So let's get started. First and foremost, he hasn't done videos in quite some time, but my number one favorite lighten my mood video is Mr. Epic Man and his 7 ways to discipline your child. He's the only person in this video. He plays both parts, and I mean, it really doesn't take more than just the intro to this video to make me giggle a little bit, at least. Even if I'm like ready to punch a baby, this starts to at least chip away at that. So that's why it is absolutely my number one choice. Also, he has done a number of other things that I would highly recommend if you enjoy the 7 ways to discipline your child. He has done interpretive rapping, which is hilarious. He has done how different animals eat, which is hilarious. There's quite a bit of good stuff on his channel, so I highly recommend checking him out. All right, number 2 from creator JT Sex Kick. It is How is Prangent Formed? You may or may not have heard this one before, but basically it is him reading the funniest questions he can find on, I think it's like Yahoo Answers, or some posting site like that, or message board like that. It's hilarious. I find myself saying pregnant over and over again, and you can always tell if somebody else has seen it, because after you say like pregnant, like someone will jump in with pregnant or prangent or whatever. So it's great. And he's also done one about Ouija boards, which is equally funny. So highly recommend JT Sex Kick and How Prangent is Formed. Number 3 on the list is the creators Trip and Tyler and Things You Can't Do When You're Not a Toddler. This is wholesome and perfect and everything that I want from my comedy videos. All 3 of these first ones are super quick. I think they're like 2 minutes long. Guaranteed to at least spark a smile or get some positive energy flowing. Basically, this guy is at a party and he's acting like a toddler, and it's hilarious. So I highly recommend Trip and Tyler, things you can't do when you're not a toddler. Number 4 on my list is really the only like commercially popular video out there. It comes from the Comedy Central channel because it is 2 of my favorite comedians, Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele. I absolutely love them, and their substitute teacher skit is one of my absolute favorites. The substitute teacher spent a very long time working in inner city schools and is clearly standing in a classroom full of suburban children. And hilarity ensues. If you haven't seen this one, I highly recommend it. More good, clean fun. It's great. Love it. I recommend like everything that they do. All the skits they have on YouTube are great. The East versus West Bowl. Yeah, highly recommend Key and Peele. Number 5, last but very not least, is a video done by H3H3 creators Ethan and Hila, and their goofy face swaps. This is just pretty much pure hilarity. They've got famous people in there, like traditionally famous people in there. They've got some famous YouTubers in there. It's just great. It's another one that's guaranteed to spark a smile. It's a little bit longer. I think it's like 5 minutes. I tried to pick, and I find that the most effective things for this are going to be shorter and sweeter. And that works great if you're at work and you have to step away and you want to like pull yourself out of it. And you only have a couple of minutes to do so. These do the greatest job. So yes, again, I will put a link down in the description box below to my playlist of all 5 of these. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you watch when you're having a crappy day? You want to pull yourself out of a bad mood, or you're just feeling angsty and can't settle? Let me know. Let me know what you suggest for funny things to watch. Also, let me know what you thought of this video. Do you find this helpful? Is this something you would use? Feel free to save my playlist and watch it over and over and over again. I know I do already. If you haven't yet and want to see more things like this, go ahead and click subscribe, and don't forget to tap the bell so you receive notifications whenever I post. And please stay spooky. I'll see you next time.